Hello and welcome to the Vobes show. It's the 11th of December 2019 and here we are live on another exciting Vobie One-Eyed Kenobi Showbie. How are you, Julia?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm very well, thanks very much. I've got my Christmas hat on today. I thought I'd get a little bit Christmassy.
Well, me too.
Yeah, I noticed that you must have gone to the same shop as me, which is very annoying because now we look like a right pair.
Yeah. Or a left pair.
Or a left pair. But hey, we've got a fun-packed show today. I'm just looking at the desk here where I left my notes. Hang on, where are my notes?
Oops, maybe I knocked them off the floor.
You haven't been wiping a baby's bottom with my notes, have you?
Shouldn't think so.
No, well, I should hope not. Anyway, don't worry, we're live, and let's see who's out there. Who is out there at the lovely Julia?
We have Barbara Charles, Francesco Bellringer, Andy Stacey, Nigel Sadler, Andrew Norris, David Keel, Charles Hartley, Marriott Genealogy, and that's all I can see from this section of chat.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's nice to know everybody's all out there and doing very well. But there's one thing that I've suddenly realised.
What's that, Richard?
We've been miniaturised.
We've also been woolenised.
Yes, woolenised. I'm not sure I'm too keen on that. Wait, by the magic of transitions, I'm going to turn us back into humanes.
Oh, okay.
Stand by.
Ready?
Ooh, boomf! Oh, we're in darkness.
Oh no, quick, reverse polarity!
Polarity reversing. Bing! Ah! There we go. Oh, and now we're human again. How exciting is it? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Sorry about that. Our interlopers, what would you call them?
Mascots.
Our mascots. Yes, our doppelgangers were there, knitted by the fair hands of lovely Cheryl Craggs up in Northumberland. So, Cheryl, you are an absolute star. Let me turn my microphone around so it's actually pointing at me, which would be good. Good.
Yeah, I did drop the ball a bit. I didn't put your microphone on you, at least.
No, well, that's a shame. Never mind. I think they heard me. Anyway, lovely to see everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. We've got David Kill saying hi. We've got Charles Hartley saying hi. Hello to you, Charles. We have Marriott Genealogy is going, hello, everyone. Hello to you. Nigel Sadler, he's not moving his lips. He never moves his lips, that bloke. He talks too fast, apparently, for his lips to actually get going. We need a knitted Joseph. Actually, that's quite true. We do need a knitted Joseph, don't we?
Yes, we do, actually.
Little Joseph has been transformed this evening, to a unicorn. Let's have
a Christmas unicorn.
Little close-up here of the little Joseph and the unicorn hat. I can't turn the camera. You'll have to move him over.
Hang on.
Hang on. We're getting into the right position.
I don't know if he'll sit in his chair right now.
Here we are. Look, we've got a little chair for him. If you look there, we've got a little chair in the office. That is because he is the new controller of the show, ladies and gentlemen. His hat's just a bit too... There we go. Look at that. There we are. The star of the show. Fantastic. And if you look above his head, he is on air. Yeah, he's kind of walking on air. So there we are. That's our lineup for tonight. Now, let me tell you, we've got no what's in the box. We've got no blown up photographs. And we have no whatever the other thing is that we do. Pictures of people sending in footage. Because basically nobody's done any of that. So we ain't got it. But don't worry, because we have had a Christmas present.
Oh.
Yes, just there in that long tube. We have a Christmas present by Susan D, who says, Merry Christmas. She wanted to show off some of the books that she has, written, she said. So,
it's as long as my arm.
It's just as long as your arm. Hello, what's the matter with you? So, I think we can open that, ladies and gentlemen, and see what... Are you going to open it? I need to pull that thing out. There we are. Sorry, if the baby makes too much noise, don't worry. We have a way to deal with him. There we go. Just like that. 1, 2. Ow, that's enough hurt actually. Child abuse, that is. Wabba-doo-da-dee-da-dum. Wabba-da-doo-da-dee. Wabba. Anyway.
See your present.
So here we are. This is the present to the Vogue show. Let's have a look and see what it is. I did have a crafty peek, actually.
Oh, that would be a great backdrop for the mascots, wouldn't it?
Yeah, here we are. This is a bookcase, but there's something interesting about these books. See if you can read out some of the titles on the books by the authors. This is very clever. Now, I don't know if Susan D did it herself or whether it's a printed thing, but Susan, it's very kind. Here we go.
Okay, House Training Your Cat by Claudia Isout.
House Training Your Cat by Claudia Isout. Get it?
Everybody Did It, Zoe Didn't. Oh, Zoe did it, sorry.
Oh, right.
Now I'm misreading.
Now
them.
you're
What else have we
misreading.
got? How to pass exams. Dwight answer. Dwight answer. Yeah.
So if you hold it up again, I'll do a big close up of the shelf. Here we are. Look, so people can kind of
You have
get.
to get this framed, won't you?
There we go. There's a couple of them. Travelling by far and wide, Farrow wide, or something. Floof by, I can't read that, Maria something or other. Prehistory Flying Machines by Terry Dactyl. There you go. That's the sort of measure that we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, in this lovely gift. So thank you very much, Susan D. We'll have to find somewhere to put that
Very lovely.
on the backdrop, which would be great. Mark Selwood is there. He says, too quiet in Cornwall, Nigel. He's gone quiet. Don't know why. I can't read that because I've managed to put the little readout screen in the wrong place. Anyway, I'll try that. He says, I've been busy doing Vobing reports for a while because of the rubbish. I haven't rather been doing that. Although me and Nikki went to, I think it's Nikki and I, isn't it? Went to the Congo the other day. Went to the Congo? Where's the Congo? That's in another country, isn't it? That's in foreign parts, the Congo.
Yes, it certainly is.
I've got a bit of a sore throat. You might hear my voice is a little bit croaky, which is why we're going to get Joseph to do most of the show. What's the matter? Are you having fun down there?
Come on.
What?
Wait, where's the bag of tricks? Here we are. Bag of tricks, bag of tricks.
He's what's that? Read more of the comments. Oh, right, sorry, yes. Dean Cooper says, wow, the roads are bad tonight. Just got in. Good evening, Richard and Julia. Are they? In what way are they bad? Have they been... Oops, a daisy. Have they been naughty? Something's gone down.
That's the dummy.
Oh, was that dummy? Oh, it's down here.
AKA Suza.
Hang on a minute. Flying underneath you. Sorry, I trod on it, so you might need to wash it. Dip it in your tea. You'll be all right. Plulge time says, what is that?
I think it meant plug time.
Plug time. I don't know what you meant by bass. He was going on about bass the other day. And
I have no idea
nobody
either.
has any idea. Then he sent me an email saying, Richard, I'll have to explain to you about bass another day. So I don't know if he's joined a bass band. Oh no, that's brass band. Big pardon. Francisco says, sorry, we need a reorganisation of the studio. What do you mean we? As your studio needs reorganisation, don't worry, we'll send the reorganisating studio team to reorganise you.
Kevin Hall says Joseph is making perfect sense.
Yes, he's making more sense than we are, that's for sure. Whilst Richard talks gibberish. Yeah, thanks very much, Kevin. That's very kind of you.
Dean Cooper says loads of accidents on the A23.
Oh, loads of accents.
Accident.
What kind of accents were there? Was there a Scottish accent? Oh, hi there, no, would you move your car, please? An Irish accent? At all, I'm not going to move my car at all. In fact, it's conked out. It's going nowhere at all. Was it a West Country accent? Where's me heart is? Was it? What accent does Joseph do?
I don't know, what do you think?
What? Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, hello.
Nice big smile.
Hello. What's your name? Is it Joseph? Is it? Yeah? And how old are you, Joseph? How old? 4 months, are you? Are you 4 months? Yeah? 4 months. Now, what do you want for Christmas? Tell Uncle Vobie. Pretend I've got a big beard and a silly hat, like your mum. And I pretend that I'm going to be Father Christmas. What would you like for Christmas? Yeah? What? Transgender outfit. Nice. I think we'll move swiftly on. Nigel Sadler says, I couldn't agree more. Charles. Oh, good. Mark Selwood.
Charles Hartley said Jojo num num num.
Oh, I see.
I'm assuming that's Elijah.
Is
not
that Elijah?
Charles.
Oh, Mark Selwood says, I love Richard's jumper. An old one, but a keeper. Well, I've kept it. That's why it's an old one. It's not that old. It's only a year old. Thank you very much. God, my voice is getting very sour. Let's go over to the mascots and see what they think. All right, darling. What do you think?
I'm not sure, Richard.
Don't like that jumper much, do you?
I'm not sure. It's a bit squinty, isn't it?
It is. It's like it's got a squinty eye. I like my pale blue jumper. Basically, that's the sort of jumper I'd like to see, and a grey jacket. Although actually it's a sort of not really grey in real life, but in that camera it looks very grey.
I'll tell you what though, I do like your rat, mate.
Yeah, at least you've got purple hair today. Last week you had blue hair.
I did, didn't I? That was a bit weird, wasn't it?
That was weird.
The trick of the lights.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the mascots for you, which was very nice. Charles Hartley is going, yeah. And
Yeah, it's Elijah.
That's Elijah. Fair enough. I need to have a slurp of tea. So, questions tonight are, what are you doing for Christmas? I want to find out, are you staying at home or are you travelling to the family? Or are you getting away and doing something totally different? Answers on a postcard, which would be easier if you were to type them so that we could actually read them. Julie's going to do much of the talking because I've got such a croaky voice now. I really need to...
Oh, Nigel Sadler says, looks blue on my screen. What a shame. Talk about the hair, I guess. Francesco Bellringer says, in Italian, it would be called Riccardo, Giulia, and just Giuseppe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josep.
Julia with a G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Gulia?
No, it's not Giulia.
Oh, Giulia. Looks blue. All right.
Oh,
Kevin,
and Joseph.
at last, Richard's communicating someone at his real level. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Very kind. Although I did have a long conversation with Kevin on the phone only the other day. At the same level, funnily enough. Hello, Kevin. Hello. All right, Kevin. What you've been doing? You've been painting the wall again, have you? No. Anyway, moving on. So I'm working, says Mark Selwood, till midnight on Christmas Eve, and then again till 7 a.m. on Boxing Day. Sorry if I do that. It's because I'm trying to read the thing. Hello, David Chamberlain. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much, David. Apparently, your logs are arriving tomorrow. Just so you know, he will know what that means. Oh, hello. Is this where I put up his hand and animate him?
Oops.
Oh, is that the dummy again?
No.
Is that your
thermometer out my bag of tricks.
Oh, your thermometer.
Sorry about that.
That's, where does that go? Right up the... Anyway.
No. It's one of the ones that you point at the head and go beep.
Oh, it's not one of those ones you have to stuff in people's earlobes and up their nose.
It's a no touchy one.
No tatty?
Touchy.
Oh,
No touchy.
No touchy?
You
No
don't
feeling?
have to touch with it.
Okay, so what else have we got up there? Love Julius Joseph's hat, says the lovely Judith.
It's come off now.
It's actually come off. His head, not his hat. I mean, not his head. His hat has come off. It'd be annoying if his hat had. It doesn't matter. Andrew Norris says, "Hi, Kevy." Hi, Kevy. They've got a little thing going, I think.
David
Santa's...
Keel.
Oh yeah, go
is
on.
probably going to visit my mum and brothers in Liverpool, plus having a meal with old school friends for Christmas.
Liverpool, that's very nice up there. I've been to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Only briefly.
Gosh and Dash says Santa's in our street.
Is he? What's he doing in your street? Is he delivering parcels already? He's come early, hasn't he? I wonder why that is. That's nice of him. Whereabouts is that street? I want to know. Go there and get some presents. J.W. Harville says, hello from Virginia, the United States of America. Hello to you. Very nice of you to drop in, actually. We're having a bit of a relaxed show today. We've got a Christmas sherry here in the disguise of tea. But, you know, we don't drink much, so that's what it is.
I'll drink that.
I'll drink that, lad. We've got the little mascots here who are waiting for their mince pies. And talking of mince pies, we have a box somewhere. Now, the lovely Julia isn't keen on mince pies, are you?
I will eat them.
Oh, you will eat them?
Yeah.
Oh, she will eat them. That sort of means that you don't like them very much, but under duress.
No, I have to be in the right frame of mood. Have to be in the right mood.
You have to be in the right frame of mood.
Yes.
Okay, well, I deliberately... Oh, we don't need that now.
They look.
I deliberately got old Mr. Kipling, what's his name? Rudyard. Mr. Rudyard. And these are festive Bakewells. So if you like, do you like Bakewells?
Yeah.
You have to be in the right mood for those?
Yeah.
Well, that was a waste of time. I should have got the mince. Would you have been in the right mood for mince pies?
I don't know, but I'm in the right mood for them.
Oh, she's in the right mood. Do you like squashed ones?
Jumping a gun.
Well, you didn't sound very enthusiastic, so I thought, well, sod that then.
Sorry.
It's great expense of the patrons' money went on these, ladies and gentlemen.
Box is a nice colour, isn't it?
What about the Khyber? You ever tossed the Khyber?
No.
No, I would like to have a go at that. So you don't like Bakewell tarts generally, but today you like them. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't always fancy them.
Oh, right. Look, these are fancy ones.
Yeah, they are fancy ones.
Here we are, ladies
and
and
I fancy one.
Fancy a nice... If you want one of these, you have to come round fairly quickly. There we are.
Mark Selwood says, I'm in the same as you, Julia. I'm not a mince pie fan, although I have to be in the mood.
And for you?
He's too busy eating my thumb.
Oh, right, fair dues.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, whoever sent that in.
You're not having one?
Yeah, no, I have to be in the mood for them, and I am in the mood.
Never going to hear that. The end of that, am I?
Oh,
Friend
I've ate rather too much of that in one go.
Francesco Bellringer says, I'm very far behind. I would have to watch again. Nigel Sadler says, smile and wave.
To who?
I don't know. Just smile and wave.
By the way, it's Kevin's birthday on Saturday. He's having a quiet, isolated, please do not disturb me evening at Devil's Dyke Pub at 8:30 on Saturday. Nobody's invited. It'll just be him on his own. He rang me up and said, hello Richard, Kevin here. I'm having a quiet Saturday on Saturday night. I don't want to be disturbed. Oh, all right, fair enough. He said, I'll be at Devil's Dyke having a meal. I don't want anyone to join me, if you know what I mean. I said, no, don't worry, I'm sure they won't. He said, I'll be all on my own, on my birthday. I said, yeah, you just told me that. On my own, he said. All alone. Yep. I don't want sympathy. No. I don't want company. Don't worry, you're not getting it, mate.
So we need Celine Dion stood in the corner. All by myself.
Is she the one that went down with the Titanic?
Yeah, she was on the Titanic.
She wasn't
on the Titanic. Her song was in the soundtrack.
Oh, I see. It was lucky, wasn't it? That when the Titanic went down, they happened to be playing Celine Dion. Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Oh, sorry. Celine Dion. It's a difficult name, isn't it? Why do people have difficult names? I always get this, people seem to have difficult names, and I never quite understand it. Richard Vobes, very easy. Julia Hartley, very simple. Joseph Hartley, easy peasy. Kevin Hall, okay, I admit, easy peasy. But some people, they have complicated names, don't they? Why do they do that? Do they do it deliberately so that people just cannot pronounce their name?
Oh dear. Gonna have a rant about names now.
No, it's an educated question. It's not a rant.
Is that what you call it?
When I go off on one and I pull the world to shreds, that's an educated... What did I say before? Educated statement. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Leave them over there.
Elijah says, talking about birthdays, 8 days until my birthday.
Oh, right, yeah. Elijah's having a birthday on Saturday. He's going to be at the Devil's Dyke pub at 8:30. So Kevin could have a nice chat with Elijah. Maybe they could have a meal together, then walk down the dyke. Apparently there's a lot of dykes out there at night. But maybe not for Elijah. Mark Selwood says, happy birthday for Saturday, Kevin. Another year under your belt. Don't remind him he's getting older. He doesn't like it. He'll make me walk the plank again. Nigel Sadler says, strangely enough, I noticed earlier today that Kevin's birthday was in my calendar. Well, give it back to Kevin. He needs it.
Francesco says 3+ months before my birthday, and he also says sorry for my name. Lol.
Well, who's that?
Francesco.
Oh, Francesco Bellringer.
Yeah, because you tend to call him Francisco.
Oh yeah, I can't even say that. What's that place?
San Francisco.
Oh, San. That's right. See, I think I must have got some alliteration problem. San Francisco. What was her name? Sion. No, Sion.
Celine
Oh,
Dion.
Celine Dion. I do struggle with these people's names. And I just think, well, I don't know. I mean, it's very lucky that what's his name? Francesco, out there, his parents knew he was going to be a bell ringer.
I would assume that one of his parents is Italian.
What? So what?
He lives
Ballerina.
partly in Italy,
Ballerina.
Italy, and partly here.
Is ballerina?
No, that's just his YouTube name.
Oh, so that's not. Is that your
'Cause
surname?
he's a bell ringer.
Did you wake up one day and realise? Do you know what? My surname is Bellringer. That's what I'm going to get interested in. It's like Mr. Mason down the road thought. Do you know what? I'm into stonework. Mr. Carpenter. He thought Miss Carpenter. She thought I'll be an anorexic and then die and not do any more lovely songs. Do you remember the Carpenters?
Yes.
That was I can't remember. What was her name? What was the girl in the Carpenter? We've only just begun. That was one of theirs.
Can't remember that much.
Now we're at the end. Richard Carpenter, I remember, was the bloke. Karen Carpenter, thank you very much. I read it before you typed it.
Linda Kane says, "What's the name of your new frying pan then, Richard?"
Oh, my new frying pan is going to be called...
No, the brand.
Oh, what's the name of the brand? Oh, yes. Le Crusoe. As in Inspector Le Crusoe. It's Crusade.
Yeah, nearly.
It's Crusade without the der.
Crusade.
Oh, Crusade. Yes, without the D.
Duh.
Duh. La Crusade. You can't get me on that one. Francis Bellringer says, my surname isn't actually Bellringer. Oh, is it not? It's not Bellringer. Hang on, what is he going? It's like Ringer Ollie, Francesco Bellringer. That's a long, double, triple-barreled name.
No, you remember you met Ringer Ollie?
I'm seeing Ringer Ollie again.
Oh, cool. When?
Yeah, next week.
Awesome.
We're doing another video together. Anne Osborne remembers Karen Carpenter. It says Karen. Thank you very much, Anne. You're a star, stage and screen. Linda Carpenter. Linda Kane. Sorry, this cold has not gone, and I'm not working very well at the moment. Kevin Hall says Karen
Carpenter.
Yeah, it was sad. I was very sad when she died because my mum used to love her records. What was another one that she Solitaire? I remember my mum playing that one. Solitaire is the only game in town or something. Do you know that one? And solitaire's the only game and when you're something done, da da da. Yeah, my mum used to sing all those around the house. Oh God, the amount of cotton wool we got through. Whereas my dad, he was into James Last. You know, what can you say? And I am the product of my parents' activities.
Francesco says,
Yes.
"I'll be on the next flight. Just booked. Departs in 2 hours. Can you get me at Heathrow? I'll email you when I land. Also, I have some to bring something for you to sign." Just kidding. Lol. I hope I fooled you.
Well, it was too quick. It was too quick. You can't. You need to be more subtle. Let me show you. I'll tell you the art of what is it? Not. Well, it is the art of lying, but I was trying to find a bit of a more subtle way of saying it. The art of deception. The art of deception, my friend. I am the master. Just think of Philip Mercer. I mean, he's probably never heard of Philip Mercer. Philip Mercer was an author back in 1834. He wrote... Was it 34? I can never remember. He wrote this... I've got it up there somewhere. He wrote this amazing book, which was called The Highways and Byways of Surrey by Eric Parker. Oh, no. Anyway, don't listen to him. He's talking rubbish. What else we got? Nigel Sadler, see what you've done, Linda? Yes, see what you've done. I don't know who has more fun, us here doing it, them there typing to each other at the debacle that they're watching.
Who knows?
As their life is filtering away. Mark Selwood has written something interesting, but I'm not reading it out because suddenly I've seen Ramiboo, who says, on top of the world. Oh, yes. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love I found ever since you've been around. You'll have put me on the top of the world. See how ingrained the Carpenters songs are. What was Mark Selwood going to say? Calling occupants. Oh, yes, calling occupants. Calling occupants. How does that go?
Interplanetary.
Most extraordinary.
Cross.
Yes, that was... how does that one go? And Mr. Postman. Do you remember that? Stop! Mr. Postman, look and see. If you know your bag, you have a letter for me.
I've been awaiting, Mr. Postman, so patiently, for just a card or just a letter saying you'll be home for me. Whoa, Mr. Postman, won't you look and see? Whoa, if there's a letter in your bag for my no. It's embarrassing, even for me.
Now, Nigel Sadler says the art of deception equals a manifesto.
Yes. Let's not go there because we've all got to traipse to the poll booth tomorrow in the UK and cast our vote. And we're all going to do the right thing, aren't we? If I hear any of you have gone against the right way of voting, I will be crying in a sandpit. Mind you, it's not up to me to tell you which way to vote. You've got to do that on your own conscience. But anyway, Dean Cooper says The Carpenters. That was years ago, but it seems like it was only yesterday. Yes, when I was sad and lonely, you showed me the way to leave the sad and all the tears behind me. Yeah, very good.
Good night, Elijah. Sleep tight.
Oh, good night, Elijah. Thank you for coming and joining us. That's very nice. That's Elijah now going off to Betty Buys. J.W. Harville, who does sound a little bit J.R. Hartley, which is a relation of yours with fly fishing, said, I thought you only had a little sherry. This tea, you know. Oh, no, it's not mucking about. It's very nice. Matron. Yeah, there was a silent moment there. Bye, Elijah. Mark Selwood says, can we have an album, please, called Bald Bloke Sings? No, we can't. Blimey, Richard is still going, says Kevin. Have you been out the room then or something?
Ramaboo 2 says, crying in a sandpit.
Crying in a sandpit, yeah, definitely. Got to be done. Fiona Cooper says, before my time. What, the Carpenters? Yes, that's the trouble. Hi, everyone. Richard and Julia, have a lovely baby boy. Oh, and the lovely baby. That's Nikki Jess. Hello, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello, Nikki. So Elijah's gone off and Nikki's just come in. So that's nice. There we are.
One in, one out.
One in. That's our policy here today, ladies and gentlemen. A policy. Kevin's age is creeping up on you. Yeah, I do know. I looked in the mirror the other day and I thought to myself, my God, what I need is a nice white Van Dyke beard. And I could look like Kevin. And I could, walk the plank with pride. No, you can't knock Kevin because he can walk that plank and I can't. How are you? Are you all right with Joseph? Do you want me to hold him for a bit?
You fancy?
Joseph, is that a Father Christmas outfit you got on?
It's got reindeers.
You got reindeers.
And Santa. And gingerbread men. And Christmas trees and snowflakes and stuff like that.
You're this time of year, aren't you? Put your tongue in, please. Put your tongue in. Put your tongue in. Put your tongue in. Put your tongue in.
Mark Selwood says, Kevin... Oh, you said that.
And now,
well, you said all that.
A tap dance routine from Joseph Hartley. What tap dance do we do? Me and my shadow. Go. What is it? How does it go? Walking something down the road. This is more like a pole dance. It's looking a bit grim.
Anyway. Using the baby as a puppet.
Yeah.
That must be desperate.
Mommy. Can you put your tongue in? We've been teaching him, I say we, every time he comes round here, I've been teaching him, here we go, look. Stop. Oh, hang on. Move that way, past the valve machine. Oh, he's not going to do it now. You put your tongue in. Put your tongue out, show everybody. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, out with the tongue. No, come on. We've done this. He's looking at himself on the monitor, ladies and gentlemen, which is why he's suddenly stunned into silence. Aren't you?
Poke your tongue out at him.
Poke your tongue out.
You can just see your tongue flapping in the corner of the screen. That's hilarious. Oh, he's kind of smiling now.
He is. He's smiling at me.
Oh, he's also kicking the space bar.
Oh, kicking the space bar. Sorry.
Mark Selwood says, Julia, your first Christmas with little Joseph. Yes it is.
Now, let's see if he'll sit in here for an hour.
Kevin Hall says he's been walking another plank today and will be tomorrow whilst hanging 14-foot long lengths of paper.
Oh, my goodness.
Dean Cooper says a very Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you, Dean.
Jeff Kellison says Snug and Cozy do an album. Wasn't it called something about pink heads?
Pink heads and rubber gloves with silver suits they wear. Aliens with tiny brains. No, something. I can't even remember the words now. Aliens with no hair. Snug and cozy. Ooh, it's snug and cozy. Never catch on. I have to play it one day. Snug and cozy. We also did the space jive. Space jive. I can't remember how that one goes. There was a dance room.
Oh, look at the mess of you.
There was a dance routine that I keep thinking that's his arm or his leg, and I keep going like that for it. Sorry, Joseph. He's a mean bugger. Yeah, there was a space dance routine with the Snug and Cozy space jive. Oh, sorry.
Barbara Charles says, love those rosebud lips. Not yours, Richard.
Oh, thanks. I'm talking about you again. Mark Selwood says, Julia, you've read that out. Dean Cooper says, he says, wow, mummy, I'm on TV. Yeah, and then he goes on to say, how much is my fee? How much are you getting for your first appearance? Not first appearance, obviously you've been on here before, you see, but this is your first speaking role. Before you were just as an extra, but now you have a chair. That entitles you to £650.
Francesco Bellringer says, Julia, if you want to get our messages at the time we write them, you may find it would work if you use a phone to read them, the live chats, so you understand when a viewer writes a message out, it seems. It's exactly the same timing. I'm watching. It's exactly the same timing because there is a delay. We're going live 40 seconds before you've even hit enter. So there's already a 40-second delay. And then we've got to catch up with what's there. So we do try, I promise.
It's one of these days, Francesco Bellringer, we'll have to get you in the studio so you can see how the operation works. It's not as easy. We make it look fluid.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh,
we make it look
new.
seamless and fluid as if there's not a problem at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joseph. I didn't mean the word shut up. No. I meant something much stronger. Nigel Sadler says it wouldn't make a difference. It would not make a difference. It would not. No, because these glasses that I wear, they're an hour behind the scenes. So, I'm only seeing the first comments, which is why I gabble quite a lot. So that's that. If you get our messages... Oh, he said that twice. Has he seen it twice?
No, it looks like he's just repeated what I've just said.
Oh,
but with an if at the beginning.
Yeah, actually, Francesca, if you type the same message more than once, that makes it even slower for us to read the things out, to be honest with you, because it will read the same message out and then dimly go, didn't we just read this out before?
Mark Selwood says, my birthday was on the 2nd December. Can I have some belated birthday wishes? Yes, happy birthday!
Yes, happy birthday. Let us play the happy birthday horn.
Happy birthday to you. Squash bananas and stew. I saw a big monkey and I thought it was you.
I don't have the happy birthday horn at the moment. I used to have this great big megaphone that would get right down to Cornwall, but unfortunately can't do that. My birthday's next month and everyone's invited to the party. Buy your tickets for it now, says J.W. Harville. How much are the tickets? That's what we want to know. And where is it? Is it at Devil's Dyke on Saturday at 8:30? Are you joining the crowd of those wonderful people sporting little white beards and decorators' brushes? He's going to give me such a slap when he sees me next. David Chamberlain says, why is there a 40-second delay? Well, what happens is, David, it's a live show, which means it's not technically really live. It's actually a delay. Because what happens is all the stuff here, the signal... It goes up to YouTube as quickly as it can, but it then has to be distributed to you guys.
It's to be processed.
And it's processed, you see, the signal. And then by the time it reaches you, that processing has taken about 40 seconds. It's just the way it works. I don't understand it myself, although I've just explained it to you as best I can. Hello, mate. Hello. Yeah? Yeah. Bub. Here, would you like some of this?
Linda Kane says, Julia, did you get your tooth sorted? No, I didn't. I think the nerve might have died now, though.
The nerve to go to the dentist. I lost the nerve to go to the dentist years ago. Now that happened.
Francesco's buying a flight or booking a flight to J.W. Harville's birthday.
Oh, yeah, but we don't know where it is and how much the tickets are. How much are they? That's what we want to know. Here we go. Nigel Sadler's got the full definition. He says it takes 40 seconds for Richard's stream to reach YouTube servers, be processed, and then rebroadcast. It's the same with all internet broadcasts. Isn't that just what I said? I just said all that.
But you just said all that.
I just said all that. It's
just
just like
done all
talking
that.
to Kevin May now. Kevin All.
Dean Cooper says, can I just ask if anyone saw the meteorite this morning at 6:05 a.m?
Yes.
It was pretty close to Earth, very bright to the naked eye.
Yes, I was just coming out my house and it just scraped the top of my head. The swine. No, I didn't see a meteorite. Where was it? Was it over where you live? I didn't. It's near. He lives near Uckfield. I think that was somebody in Lake Wood throwing stones. You be careful, Dean. Nikki Jess says, happy birthday to dear Mark Selwood. Happy birthday, dear Mark Selwood.
Francesco Bellringer says, Sunday we should get me on the phone so I can hear the delay when I speak on the phone and hear it on the show. Well, that won't work, Francesco, because if you have the show loud whilst you're on the phone, it will have a feedback effect and it will go, ooh, and it will deafen everybody.
Francesco,
Technology is complicated.
I don't mean to be rude, mate. I don't mean to be rude.
Stick to your bell ringing, sweetie.
Yes.
We love you. Mwah.
We love you dearly, but, we've dealt with this subject now. Are you somebody who gets obsessed with something and will not let go until you have rung the changes? See what I did there?
Nigel said, but he typed it before you said it, but because of the 40-second delay.
Oh, yes, there you go. He typed it when I put...
Oh, sweetie.
Oh.
Hey. What? What? What?
Hello. Are you being ignored? Little centre of the universe. I'm afraid the centre of the universe has just been ignored for a few moments, and so he's a little upset.
No smiles. Okay, that's fine.
Hello.
As long as you're not whinging.
When was his last food intake?
At 7.
At 7, so he shouldn't need one for another 24 hours.
No, I've got one prepared to go.
Now, Joseph, I'm going to show you the rudiments of bell ringing. Francisco style. Grab hold of your Sally, take your Sally by the arm, hold it hard and hold it firm. Then give it a pull and up you go! Never to be coming back as so. Linda Kane says, did you say all that? I can't remember. Oh, did I?
Sorry, sweetie.
Wait, where's that magic solution? We do actually have we've worked out a special solution. It's called neat alcohol to get the baby to shut the sausage up. By the magic of Greystoke, by the magic of Babylon, by the magic of Baboon Man, by the magic of Gagooby. Anybody been to the Gobi Desert recently?
Never been to the Gobi Desert.
No, I haven't. I don't fancy it much. I don't think the sea comes in very often. Mr. Great Plum says, evening all, popping in while I'm in Tesco. Well, Mr. Great Plum, that's very nice. Can you tell us what's the special offers going on in Tesco? Give us a rundown of what you can see in Tesco and what are they selling that we ought to join you there and try and get a bargain before they've all gone. That would be nice. Nigel Sadler says there cannot be feedback because it's not live like in an FM broadcast. You never get feedback on DAB broadcast because they are... No, but you don't get feedback in that technical way, but you do get feedback because you can hear the delay coming down the line if you leave the thing in the background. So it's
I might have used the wrong word, feedback.
Feedback is a...
has the same effect.
Yes, it is the feedback. It is. You're using it in the very technical sense, but... it's the feedback. You're getting the feed back at you if you've got it on in the background. That's why they tell you to turn the radios down, because you're going to hear and it's going to distort what you say. Distort as in, you can't concentrate. And I can't concentrate the best of times, ladies and gentlemen. I notice I'm being edged out here, look. For me to fly to London is 1,060... Start again. $1,679 from Salem. Oh, from Salem.
From Salem.
Virginia. So the tickets are costly. Yeah, they are costly. I might not be going, Mr. can you just be quiet for one moment? Just, we're doing a show. Please. Just have... Oh, I've told him off now. I've told him. What a mean man he is, that bald bloke. Look, any more of this, you'll be hosting the show on your own. Yeah, that told him.
Mark Selwood says, I agree with Francesco. Let's abolish the delay. All of us together can make Google act. Now!
Yes, Google, get rid of that delay. In fact, have the show done before we even need to be there. That would be useful, because then we don't have to turn up.
Price Hiker says, I'm with my nan and granddad on Christmas Day, which I live with.
Ah, that's nice, Mr. Price Hiker. That's Jordan.
And Stacey says, you didn't acknowledge Daniel. Has he left us now?
No, I don't know that he's here tonight.
I've seen him.
Oh, is he? Are you there, Daniel? No, I think he said he was doing something to music. Oh no, that was last week. He was listening to some music last week at the same time of the show. So I don't know what it is. Just going through the door, says Mr. Great Plum, and we're waiting now with bated breasts to find out exactly what is on special offer at Tesco's tonight. We've sent our roving reporter, Matthew Holdsworth, to Tesco's in Reigate. He's going to tell us exactly what is the biggest price drop and special offer this Christmas. You could almost say this is a bit like a Black Wednesday. If you look outside in the UK, it is pretty dark, so that's a clue. So we'll wait now for him to come back with news. If we go live, let's go live to the mascots who are slightly drunk. There we are. There they are. Can they tell us anything about what's going on in Tesco's? Mascot Richard, can you tell me anything? No, mate. No, I can't tell you anything. All right. Mascot Julia, can you say it? Can you see what's going on in Tesco's?
No, my vision is not clear just yet. Just give me a few moments. Hom. Oh, there's 25% off Christmas jumpers.
Christmas jumpers. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mascot Julia. I need to get a new one.
Jeff Kellison says, I thought maybe the delay was because you had slow American cows.
Yeah, no, that's in the different computer doing the processing.
Oh.
That one's in the other room. This is the solid state thing, as well in actual fact.
Francesco Bellringer says, this morning in school we were looking at who was missing and we didn't notice one of the people in my class was absent and we didn't.
Wait, Mr.
Price until
Giant
like half
Plum
an
has
hour
come
later.
back with the same offer as you said. Did you read that before, or is that a fluke?
Yes.
Oh, there we are. I thought I was 25% off Christmas jumpers. I'm not 25% off. It's not even Christmas. Why are they discounting them already? Are they not selling?
Probably not.
I mean, now, who would seriously wear a Christmas jumper, apart from, say, in a show like this where it's all irony, who would actually wear them out down in the town in front of other people so that they could be recognised for wearing such a limited time span thing and having spent all that money? Who would do that?
I don't know. Francesco Bellring says, so 25% of 15, let me work it out.
How much are the jumpers to begin with?
Who knows? Matthew?
£15, Francisco. Oh my God, they have a little desk now. Yes, what there
Mascots.
they are. They just need a little computer to
They
go
do have
on.
little chairs, look.
Actually,
Sitting on little chairs.
Hey Julia, are you in the mood?
He was sitting on it.
Are you in the mood for cake now?
Little chair, where's the little chair? There. Sorry, Richard, I'll put you back on your chair.
Yeah, thanks.
Oops.
Don't,
Oh, wrecking the
Julia,
joint. Oh, no!
Julia is noshing that cake.
Yeah, it's going to just, yep, give me that, yoink.
Give me that cake.
Nom.
An outrage. So Francis Bellringer is he's doing it. I've just found the discounted sushi for 9p. Ugh. So you can have raw fish for 9p. Who likes raw fish?
Sushi's not just raw fish, is it?
What else
it's
is it then?
I think it's raw foods, but not just fish.
Oh, I thought fishy was not fishy. What's it
I think
called?
it's just the style where it's wrapped in seaweed and things like that.
But they don't cook it.
Yeah.
You can't eat food that's raw.
I don't really know
You've
what
got to
sushi
cook
is,
it.
but-
You've got to cook it. Now, I've got a Le Creuset. No. I've got a Crusader. No. I can't remember what the bloody thing's called.
Le Creuset.
I've got a...
Duh.
Yes, I've got one of those dirty things. We also, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a new addition to the cooking family. Shall I go and get it?
Yes.
We have a new addition. I'm going to go in the other room and fetch the new addition to the cooking family.
Mark Selwood says, I actually have a Christmas jumper that is reserved. reserved enough to wear all year round. Nice one. 9p. Advent calendars are really cheap now. Yes, I should imagine so, as we've already started them. I'd like to see them make Christmas pudding on the SE, Nigel. Oh, that's a good idea.
Now, don't tell them what it is. We'll see if anyone can get the right answer.
Aha, okay.
Does anybody know what this is called? For those intelligent people. Now, you can put your head in there and stew it. You were hoping that there was a head in there, didn't you?
I was just thinking ahead. I could probably fit the whole of Joseph in there, but I wasn't going to say that because then you'll joke about it.
You can bath the baby in there. I could boil the water, put it on the Essie, warm up the water and bath the baby, add a bit of salt and pepper and add some gravy. It'd be quite nice. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It's got Teflon, I think, non-stick.
Is it Teflon or is it ceramic coated on the inside?
I have no idea, to be fair. Yeah. It's made out of cast iron, ladies and gentlemen.
Ramaboo 2 says Dutch oven.
Oh.
Anne Osborne says a stock pot.
Mr. Plum says a crock plot. A plot.
A pot. R. Gibb fan says a pot.
Yes, you're quite right. It is. Basically, a Dutch oven, a stock pot or a crock pot, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. And it's huge, but it does go in the Essie. And I said to Julia, we'll have to make a video. This is another gift that has come into the studio, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually made by Pro Cook.
Yeah. But Le Creuset also make them.
Yes, they do. This one's made by Pro Cook, whoever he is.
They're quite expensive too, but I don't think they're as expensive as Le Creuset.
Shush, the person who sent it in is watching.
Well, yeah.
And he's a very nice man.
Yes.
We're not allowed.
It's very spiffing though. I mean, look at it. It's all shiny.
It's very shiny. We're not allowed to reveal that Jeff sent this into. Oh, sorry. We mustn't reveal that Jeff's. That somebody sent this in. So we're just going to refer to him as Mr. Kellison. That way nobody will know. Jeffery, I suppose. Anyway, it's fantastic. Very, very excited. And I've got something that will fit in here. I'm going to make a separate video for this, but here is a clue. I'm saying no more and don't give it away. Something that will fit in here, I think. And in the future, I will lift the lid on it and it'll go. Say no more.
I'm saying nothing.
Saying nothing.
I'm not saying nothing, me.
Cool, blimey.
Here we go again.
Ooh.
Nigel Sadler says, we've got a Le Creuset, one of those, crock pot. Bloody heavy to post / ship.
Yeah, well, it wasn't shipped directly from wherever you might think it was shipped from. I was just given some liquid iron, some red enamel, and a heap of Teflon, or ceramic cream, and told to mould it. My voice now is so grim.
It is. Ramaboo 2 says, we have one and love it. Great for soups and stews, but also can't put in the oven to make roast.
I thought we'd make a
and
nice...
souffle.
Yes.
Ha. Nigel Sadler says, a drone.
What's he on about?
A drone.
We're all
Marriott drone.
Is that what they think?
Yeah.
I thought we could make a nice stew and dumplings. Do you like dumplings?
I love stew and dumplings.
I thought a nice chunky beef, stew, dumplings, some carrots, some potatoes, onions, caviar. No, not caviar. What am I thinking of? That little cloves of horses. Oh, did you hear about that? One moment, please. I've got bad news to impart to Julia. Just hold your tongues there. You know the horse sanctuary in Uckfield that we went to? It's closed.
I know. Heartbreaking, isn't it?
I read the thing. Did you read the thing?
I read the thing.
We read the thing.
We read the thing that says about the bad thing that happened.
There was this horse sanctuary near Uckfield that we went to and made a video last year.
with the intention of coming back and doing some more. They were lovely people. But apparently, it wasn't making enough money or some such thing, and the lady who looked after it was in hospital, and some people went behind her back and shut the whole place up. And the horses had to be shot, and they'd been turned into cakes, beef cakes at the nearest Uckfield meat market. So if you meet any of the horses, they've got a long face at the moment because they've got no home to go to. And I think all their limbs have been sliced up, so they don't have a leg to stand on. And if you believe that, it's a long tail. But that's it in the main. Anyway, I suppose you're stomping at the bit now to get in and say something else.
Kevin Hall says, I can see that outside building being needed very soon, Richard. Ramaboo 2 says, dumplings. Linda Kane says, pearl barley. Yes, I quite like pearl barley in stews.
Dumplings.
Robert Croser says, David Bellamy, R.I.P. Really? Is he...
Oh, David Bellamy's died.
Oh.
Poor old David Bellamy. Unfortunately, 86 years old.
It's...
In the bushes.
What?
David Bellamy's here. Deep in the bushes. Deep in the undergrowth. I used to love David Bellamy. With his great big bald head, shaven chin. He used to... his wild hair and his beard. David Bellamy, going through the undergrowth. And here, look, this tiny little creature here makes all the difference to everything. If this creature didn't live any longer than a minute, don't tread on it, the cameraman, then it's got a hole and it's going to change the world.
Price Hiker says, I love stew. I had that yesterday. Ramaboo 2 says, what are you eating, Richard? He's eating a Bakewell tart.
It was so well baked.
Peter May says, hello, everyone. Okay, just got here. Hope all is well.
This is from Rudyard. Rudyard's Cakes. Exceedingly well written, these cakes, by Mr. Rudyard. We don't like to advertise the real names in case people go out and buy them.
I don't think they need any advertising. They are very tasty cakes. Exceedingly.
Peter May says, meant only, LOL. What do you mean, meant only? Hello everyone. I've only got here. Hope all is well. No, Peter, all is not well. My voice has been prized out of my throat. I'm actually currently talking out of a Dalek box. Thanks to the wonderful surgeon at Worthing Crematorium, I now have the ability to croak like an old fart. And you can hear in me that I have very strange vocal cords at the moment, Peter. So if you could pop round with some Stepsels, Stepford wives, something, I can't remember what they're called.
You're right.
Nigel Sadler says no more sphagnum moss. What's sphagnum moss?
I have no idea.
No. Nigel Sadler, you're too intelligent for us. That went over the yardarm, I'm afraid to say. 8:55, blimey. He choked on a mince pie, apparently, says Elfwald. Thanks. Yes, I probably did. Kevin Hall says, yes, Robert, I used to like watching David Bellamy. He was good, wasn't he? I used to like David Bellamy. I haven't seen him. David Bellamy, who was the other one? Magnus Pike. Do you remember Magnus Pike, the only scientist whose arms were too loud for the deaf? That's right. Peter May says, honey and lemon and hot water, Richard, will do you some good. Yes, it will do some good, but I would like something to do me much better than that. Maybe a nice hot toddy.
Matt Donnelly says Churchill impersonation is spot on.
Oh, was that? We'll fight them on the beaches and the landing ground. We'll never surrender. I am Adolf Hitler, and I will tell you what we're going to do. We will march on London. We will take those limeys for everything we can get. We will conquer the world. Oh, wait, that was the wrong person, wasn't it?
Kevin Hall says it would have been lovely if Richard's voice had gone before the show. Lol.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you, Lovey. Thank you so much.
J.W. Harville says the voice of Scrooge right there.
Oh, yes. Marlowe. Was it who's that? Marlowe? Marlowe. What was his name?
Marley.
Marley. Marley. Is that you, Marley? One bang for yes. Two bang. Oh, no. The ghost. I am the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Oh, what am I getting in there? Look, Ebenezer.
Nigel Sadler says David Bellamy was always enthused by sphagnum moss.
Oh, was he? I bet he went up to that place in Shropshire. I made a video where there was lots of moss and things, peat bogs and things. Hello.
Elfwald says, isn't the moss the boggy moss you get on the moors?
Oh, don't go out on the moors there. No, you mustn't go out on the moors.
And Nigel says, yes, Elfwald.
I hear
Pete, in other
Hound
words.
of the Baskervilles is out there on the moors there. You take this dog, a blind person just sold me this morning. You'll be all right with him. Come on, Rover, show him out. Take Stapleton onto the moors. I think there's something fishy about him, Watson. Oh, no. Do you remember the old films with Donald Rathbone? No, It wasn't. What was his name? Not Donald Rathbone. Rathbone, not Donald. What was his name? Somebody Rathbone. Do you remember? And the bloke who played Watson, who played him as thick as anything. I've never seen a Watson ever played like that. Oh, well, I don't know, Holmes. Yes, I suppose he could be at Holmes. Yes, right, that's right, Holmes. What was his name? Basil. Wixel Moss. Thank you, Grab and Dash.
Gosh and Dash.
Yes, Basil Rathbone. That's right. Thank you very much. It's all coming up. Basil! Yes, dear. Thank you so much. Manuel! Yes, you can see the land. It's between the... You can see the sea. It's between the sky and the land.
Nigel Sadler said a few minutes ago what happened to the naked Englishman, and then Francesco Bellring has just repeated that with a Q, and then he got dressed.
Yeah, sorry about that. No Naked Englishman this morning. I apologise for that. Naked Englishman will be resuming his duties tomorrow morning, forthwith. I had to nip out early to Duncton. Tomorrow's video will be looking at the Duncton waters. Yes, very exciting stuff. I do live dangerously. And we've got the lovely John Robbins is in there. Now, I know that Rami Boo has commented on something on the YouTube channel saying things like, oh, I love that Englishman's accent. He's so amazing. I love him. I want him to come round my house and talk to my children. So he's not going to do that, I'm afraid, Lisa. But he is going to be on the video. So that's very nice. And he has got that charming Sussex accent that we all want, but haven't got the patience to learn. Nigel Bruce, thank you, Robert Croser. Nigel, that's right, Holmes. I think you're right, Holmes. That's marvellous. I could talk about those characters forever, but it's 9 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
It is 9 o'clock. What a shame. I wanted to get on to Margaret Rutherford and Graham Stringer. Was it Graham Stringer who played Mr. Stringer in the Miss Marples series on the old television things? Maybe?
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, quite.
They were quintessentially English, and I miss those days, but hey, that's another story. I love Basil Rathbone as Holmes. Basil Brushbone. Yes, Patrick knows, that's right. Nigel Bruce. Yes, there we go. They were the days. And that's it, really. That's our lot. Thank you so much for listening. And if you did watch, that's even better. Have a last word, really, from our mascots who are having their Christmas pie. They're not actually
Not again.
One moment, please. They were unprepared. Here they are. Look, oh, get that cameraman. There. So, darling, what do you think of the show tonight, huh?
I think this is a mighty tasty pie.
That's a mighty tasty pie. I've had 5 of them pies, I had 5 pies.
Mighty big tasty pies.
I got a big belly for them mighty tasty pies. What do you think of that great big crock pot, that Dutch oven, he said?
I think that would make a mighty fine
Path.
hot path.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
Can't even remember the word.
You could put a tree in that oven. You could put in there, and if you ate it, you'd get ill. You'd have a Dutch elm disease.
Hot top, that's what I was thinking.
Hot tub. It'd make hot tub for us. Anyway, we gotta go. Bye, all.
It's been great seeing you all.
Yeah, bye. Bye now.
So there we are, that with them. They're now snuggled up and gone to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, Francesca Bellringer's taking over the D for Brick spot and alerting me when I've gone 1 minute over the time. And he says it's 10:01. Well, over here it's 9:02. So who's right? Right. Answers on the back of a £50 note and send them in to me. The Vobes Show, Worthing, Sussex, and it will find its way here. I'm sure you're right. Good night. Thank you very much. It was a bit of a funny, lame show, but I've got a strange voice. Julia's got a strange face, and the baby's looking lovely.
The baby had his inoculation.
Yeah. Margaret Rutherford and Julia Mackenzie were my favourite Miss Mupples. So there we go. That's Rammy Boo. Fantastic. Take care. Nice to see you all. Until the next time, Arrivi Dirt Cheap. Goodbye for now.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4.